to imagine you are in the peak hour on a train. What will you see? You see a lot of hats, right? You can smell hair. You can enjoy the hair of the smell. You are just like a sardine in a can. Everyone have tried this before, right? So when the door opens, what will happen? People is rushing out. So you just follow, without touching the floor, you just float with the people. And you will always hear a voice saying that, please beware of the platform gap. Anyone really fall into the gap? Yes?
Couple times. No.
I did.
Oh.
Actually, I'm not afraid of gaps. If I can see it, I will face it and I will just let over it. But once in a time, I cannot see the gap. And that's why I fall into it and I have to lay down on my bed in my home for 2 months. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe I'm the only one who has really fallen into a platform gap. But have you fallen into any gaps before? Communication gap? Or the gap between your present and your successful future? In year 2003, that's a turning point in my life. After so many years, after dozens, if not hundreds of girlfriends, I finally settled down. That's the year of my marriage. And my marriage started bitter. Because the very second day of my marriage, my wife started to pick a fight on me. And that continues nearly every night. My wife, she had a very bitter childhood. She's not happy. She has been trained by her mother to hate her father, the most important man in her early life. And then later on, when she married to me, I became the most important man in her life. And so she showed her bitterness towards me. William, I'm not happy about my life. I'm not happy about my marriage. I'm not happy about my job. I cannot get any promotion. I hate my boss. So what have I told her? Honey, calm down. If you are not happy with your job, go to study MBA, get a master's degree, and find a better job. So that's reasonable, right? Guys, that's reasonable. Yeah. And what I got that time was, no, you do not understand me. I need no solution. I only need you to comfort me. What? You need me to comfort you? That's helpless. Yeah, I'm actually giving you the best solution to cope with your problem. And then we started the fight. And that's one of the sleepless nights that I have gone through. 6 years later, finally, she got the promotion that she deserved. She has been promoted from my wife to my ex-wife. That's a failure. I was not happy about that. So I talked to a lot of my friends, and one of my friends told me, hey, William, your wife is a woman. Woman is from another planet. That's why you have the communication gap. Okay, gap. I'm not afraid of gap. If I can see the gap, I will face it, I'll let over it. So that's why I have taken a lot of communication courses in the last few years, and that's why I have taken my training in mediation. So I'm now a professional mediator, I'm now also a communication specialist. So I deliver corporate training in communication. 2014, I started my own business. I was not good at developing business at that time. So my partner once, he told me, "Hey, William, you are not good in developing business. You have to train up yourself in developing your personal network. So that's a gap that you have to face." Okay, another gap. When I see a gap, I'm not afraid of gaps. When I see it, I'll face it, and I will let over it. So at that time, I've joined a lot of different seminars to seek for enlightenment. I ran into a gentleman called Les Brown, a fat guy, black, in his 70s. He's a very inspiring speaker. He taught me a lot. And he made me understand what I'm seeking for in my whole life. And I have done some research on Les Brown, and I found that this guy is actually elected by an organization called Toastmasters to be the best motivational speaker in the world. At that time, I thought, Toastmasters, those guys are good at doing toast. I love toast. I will pay an extra $1 at restaurant in order to change my bread to toast. Okay, so I joined Toastmasters. And through the couple of years in Toastmasters, I have earned a full cupboard of trophies. And most importantly is that I can now speak to hundreds, if not thousands, of people and try to convey my message to them. Ladies and gentlemen, do you have a gap? What will you do if you find a gap in your life? Will you be afraid of it? No, you won't. We are not afraid of gaps. When we see a gap, we will face it, we will let over it. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you see a gap, try to make a lap. Thank you.